Alright, welcome everybody to Bird Chatter Baseball Talk from St. Louis. This is our kickoff to the 2020 baseball season. If you're wondering about the emblem, it's the original Birds on the Bat from 1920, celebrating its 100th anniversary this year. In this Bird Chatter video, we're going to go over our 2020 preseason predictions. This video, we are concentrating on the National League. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and get each of our compilation videos and audio podcasts throughout this 2020 baseball season. Last year, Cardinal manager Mike Shildt won the Manager of the Year. Our choice for the Manager of the Year this year, former Cardinal and Cincinnati Reds manager David Bell. The Atlanta Braves, who signed Josh Donaldson during the offseason in 2019, was the Comeback Player of the Year last year. Our pick for this year's winner goes to Mr. Robinson Cano of the New York Mets. I expect Robbie to have a humongous bounce-back season this year. On to the long ball. Last year's Rookie of the Year and Home Run Derby champion was also 2019's Home Run King.
Something not as sharp and sure enough.
High fly ball into center field. This one is back at the wall and it's gone. A new rookie single season home run king as Pete Alonso moves past Aaron Judge and stands alone with 53 home runs in his rookie season.
Our pick for the 2020 Home Run King
came up with his first major league hit back in the second. Fly ball left field, hit well. Duvall looks up and gone. Indeed, Aquino. And just like that, we are tied at 3.
And that ball absolutely punished by Aquino. That ball absolutely punished by Aquino. Here's Aquino. High drive into right center field. That's where he was hitting them during batting practice tonight. And he has done it yet again. Aristides Aquino, a 2-run big fly, his 8th in 11 games as a major leaguer. That's exactly where you and I were watching him hitting them during BP tonight and just couldn't believe it.
One of the biggest parts of this ballpark.
And even though the Reds are going to start the season off with Aquino down in the minors, though there really is no minors this year, I believe Aquino will be up with the Reds real quick and leading the league in home runs. After all, he is the Punisher. And the strikeout leader was last year's Cy Young Award winner Jacob deGrom. This year's whiff king will be Mad Max, Washington Nationals ace Max Scherzer.
Look at that slider. That's number 2,500.
34-year-old right-hander Max Scherzer ready to go to work. He has a lead to work with. And now the big flower.
And went back to the changeup. 3-2 fastball up and in. And Scherzer with strikeout number 5. That's 4 in a row. He struck him out in the fourth.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Same for Max Scherzer.
They got him looking. Number 11. Struck him out swinging. That's a dozen, matching his season high 9. Got him. Strikeout number 14.
Davey Martinez is coming out. This could be interesting, but this is must-see TV right here.
15 strikeouts for Max Scherzer. Absolute dominance. And there's a foul tip. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 call. Like it. Parts of 4 years with St. Louis. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss, and there's another. Number 8. Swing and a pitch. Front door slider to strike him out. Hot shot. Dozier has it. And Max will battle through 7.
One day after Max Scherzer broke his nose during BP, he got to the ballpark this afternoon and took BP. His nose during BP, he got to the ballpark.
7.
One day after Max Scherzer broke his nose during BP, he got to the ballpark this afternoon and took BP.
Bang, the kick and pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Strike 3 called. Swing and a miss. The grunt. The strikeout. 2 in the inning. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. 2 down. That is beautiful. A 3-2 from Max. Swing and a miss. He struck him out on a foul tip. Slider to strike him out. Nasty slider. Strike 3 call. Unhappy hitter. Max gets that call today. Look at that changeup.
Does anything get the crowd more fired up than when a closer comes in to get the save on a win? The last 2 seasons, the Rolaids Relief Award went to Josh Hader of the Milwaukee Brewers. This year, the Rolaids Relief Man of the Year for the National League's best closer will go to, once again, Josh Hader of the Milwaukee Brewers, making it a 3-peat. Another Brewer looking to make it a 3-peat is Christian Yelich. He's been the batting champion the last 2 seasons. This year, the 2020 batting champion is going to be the best hitter in the National League. Freddie Freeman of the Atlanta Braves. Let's hear from Freddie on hitting.
Here we are with one of, if not the best hitter in the National League. You may think that's too strong for you, but if you would have not gotten hurt, I'm calling you for an MVP. So I think you're one of the most feared hitters in the game, and I want to talk about a really cool moment. Via Park, California, your dad, Fred Freeman, after work, would come over to the baseball field, and what did you have ready?
I would have the field set up, ready to go. So in high school, you would have 6 periods, and my 6th period would be baseball. So we do, that was a class, you know, if you had PE or you did a sport, that's what it did. So when we would finish baseball practice, everybody would leave, and I would actually stay, and I would set the whole field up. We had a key to the field because I was always there. So I would be sitting there waiting on a bucket, waiting for my dad to have the L screen set up, ready to go. And he would finish work and drive over, and we would hit buckets all day long.
Your dad's a righty or lefty?
He's a righty.
Put a little something on it?
He used to, not anymore. Sorry, Dad.
Hey, I know that feeling, but let me just say this. You're, I don't want to say a pull hitter because you go the other way, well, but when you pull it, you destroy it. But you did not work on that growing up.
No, I did not. So I we would hit 3 buckets. A full bucket's about 40 balls. So he would throw about 100 to 120 pitches a day to me. And we would do the first bucket would be all to the opposite field.
All right.
The second bucket would be up the middle, and if I hit it to the opposite field, that's no problem. The third bucket was wherever he pitched it. I never worked on hitting to the pull side, but if he threw one inside, then I would pull it. But most of the time, my dad would still throw that ball away because, you know, that's just, you're a more complete hitter if you can hit the ball to the opposite field.
Sure. Now, 70% of strikes in college and pro baseball are on the outer part of the plate. So if you cannot hit a fastball away, you need to do something else. You got to throw it or consider, you know, a different vocation.
Yeah.
But yeah, so what you do really well, and this is about you, but I really love how you explode on the ball away. You don't just hit little flip shots. Everybody does that every now and then, but you have the ability to shoot the ball out of the park line drive. You have the ability to shoot the ball out line drive down the line, and then you can also pull it. So if I'm pitching against you, you're dangerous because you can hit the ball where it's pitched. So we're in the cage working off the tee. I want to learn what you do because I think you do it the best.
Okay.
And I want to hear about it.
So what I do before I get going throughout the day, I hit off the tee. I will hit between 15 to 25 pitches just off the tee. And it is always, if you can't really tell, but you can tell by the plate, I always hit the first 8 to 10 right on the outside corner.
Okay.
And I will hit it up there. The next 8 to 10 pitches, I'll put it like right here, almost down the middle, but still on the outer
Slightly
half.
off. Okay.
And that is it. I do not put the ball, the tee, anywhere in the inside corner.
Okay.
And when I do get to mid-season and I like where I'm at, I will sometimes put it right here and still hit the ball to the opposite field.
Okay, now
Even on an inside pitch, because it makes me stay inside the ball. It forces me to keep inside and stay up through the line of the point.
Okay. One thing I noticed when you adjusted this tee is when you were on the outside part of the plate, you were behind back here.
Yes.
And when you're on the inside to a lefty, you're out in front. Is that done on purpose?
It is on purpose. You do not want to hit an outside pitch up there because you will not have any power behind the ball. Because if you think about it, you want to hit it back here. That's where your power zone is.
Okay.
So if you're hitting an outside pitch out here, you see my front of the body.
Sure.
I'm reaching for it. All my strength is gone.
Okay.
So you want to hit the ball in the back of the park. So that's what I try to do.
So if you hit the ball out front, especially if it's down, you're susceptible to either a rollover
you'll roll it over
or
every
just
time.
a little slap shot.
Or just sometimes with 2 strikes and it's a changeup, you want to try and just foul it off, and that's what you try and do. Just kind of just flick the wrist. But most of the time, if you're reaching, if you're not catching it in your power zone back here, you're not going to hit anything for an extra base hit.
Excellent. Okay. So let me see you take some swings. Are you ready? Are you warm?
I guess we'll find out.
Okay.
You might want to move. I might hit you. So the whole key to this for me is I don't want to hit the ball on the ground, and I don't want to hit the top of the cage.
Okay.
I want to hit it in the middle of the side net or in the top left-hand corner. Top left-hand corner, usually that's a good one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, this is a personal dream of mine. You know, this is like putting balls on the tee for George Brett.
Oh no!
I'm fired up right
That's a
now.
Hall of Famer.
I'm putting balls on the tee for Freddie Freeman.
That's a Hall of Famer.
Well, we'll talk about that later.
So all you want to do is just try and take a nice easy swing and hit it at the shortstop, just like that.
Excellent. And what I noticed
I don't
is,
try and exert a lot of energy.
Yes.
Even if you came to watch BP right before a game, all I'm trying to do is hit a soft line drive.
Okay.
In my head, it's a soft line drive at the shortstop. It makes me stay in sync with myself. I don't want to get too out of whack, because if you can stay within yourself and up through the middle of the opposite field, the adrenaline of the game is going to make you swing hard, and that's why you get the opposite field home runs. But all I'm trying to do is hit a nice little easy line drive at shortstop.
Perfect. Manny Ramirez used to do that. His first round was just going the other way, nice and easy, and I thought, this guy, terrible.
Yeah.
He's got no power, nothing. He's going to be a disaster draft pick.
I'm a very boring
round.
BP hitter. But every single ball, I'm just trying to hit at the shortstop. Because it makes me stay inside the ball. And for me, if I stay inside the ball, because I do have a little finish up with my swing, staying inside the ball makes me backspin a lot more balls.
Fantastic.
That's why I do not like to work on pulling, because pulling, you're going to come right here and then you can have a tendency to come up and out of it. So that's why I just kind of let the hands react when it's in the game.
And in the game, you're quick. So it's easy to pull a ball in the game when you're quick.
Yes, you know, it's all reaction time.
I got you.
When it comes inside pitch. For me, my strength is left center and up the middle. So that's what I like to work on and make sure that is secure, and I can go out there and feel like I can hit a line drive to left field whenever I want. The inside pitch, you know, if they throw it in there, I'm just hoping my hands get there quick enough. That's all I'm working on.
Fantastic.
Just a nice little soft.
Let me see one more.
All right.
Nice. Last one we're going to do.
Okay.
You said a little bit.
I do.
Off the middle.
Yep.
Right here.
And I'm still, even though you moved it up to the middle of the plate, you would think you'd hit up the middle. All I'm still trying to do is stay inside the baseball and still try and hit it to the shortstop.
And you want a line drive.
Line drive. Just like that.
Only adjustment you made, upper body?
The only adjustment it is I stay, so for me, my tendencies when I get a little out of sync is I bend over at my waist.
Okay.
I bend over, and the only thing you can do when you bend over is come up and out of your swing, and that creates rollovers or flares. So the only thing I'm concentrating on when I'm doing this is make sure I stay upright with my upper body, and if I stay upright, I can get to anything I want to.
I noticed that. That was fantastic.
Yeah.
Okay.
And obviously, Chipper taught me this when I was coming up. Chipper uses this line as a hand mental thing. You want to keep your hands on the line, so you're just moving up to it so your bat stays in the zone as long as you can. And that's it. I have taken that with me since he told me that. It's a good thing because some hitters will cut their swings off, and that's not what you want to do. So you try and mentally keep your hands on this line, the batting pack.
I said that was the last one, but I think I lied because after you talked about that, can I see one on the inside part of the plate? You trust me to move? He wanted to do it?
I'll move it.
Nice.
But
so that
just
is
gonna
not,
warn you guys.
That's pretty much on the block.
You might be in danger zone.
I got the toughest cameraman
really
in the
danger
business.
zone. I just might, because I'm not warmed up, but you might want to come back over here. So all I'm trying to do is this left side of the L screen right here and to the left.
Okay.
You don't want to. I don't want to pull it because you want to make your hands stay inside the baseball.
And you're warmed up enough to take a nice easy swing.
Yes,
This is your one because I don't want to get in trouble.
Oh no. I'm warmed up. I just when I get loose, then I can really do what I want with the baseball. Sometimes it takes a couple of mishaps to get going.
Good.
So we'll see.
If you pull a rib cage, I don't have a job.
No, I'm not gonna hurt myself. I'm just.
Oh, excellent. Ball inside part of the plate, you shot a line drive up the middle. That's outstanding.
That's all
You're talking the talk and walking the walk. Hey, I appreciate the time. This was outstanding. Again, if you are a young guy at home, rewatch this video. This is fantastic.
I hope it helps.
Yeah, a lot of times people think, hey, I'm out of T-ball. Why would I hit off the tee? Big leaguer, best in the game with the bat, and he is in here working in the cage, off the tee every day. And let's not forget about Fred Freeman spending time with his son, getting this guy ready.
Thank you, Dad.
Last question. Did he have a good hook?
Yeah, he didn't throw many hooks.
Okay.
But he had a mean fastball when he was younger.
Well, sink and cut. I like
it. A little too soon.
I like it. Well, I love the story, and man, congratulations. We're excited to see you hit this year and stay healthy and see what you can do.
For sure. Thank you very much. Thanks, Paul.
Christian Yelich is also looking to make it a three-peat on the Hank Aaron Award for the league's most outstanding offensive player. This year, we believe the Hank Aaron Award winner will be Juan Soto from the Washington Nationals. I think Juan has a couple of these headed towards him in his future. Back to the mound, and the ERA leader in the last 2 seasons has been Jacob deGrom of the New York Mets. That has helped Jacob secure back-to-back Cy Young Awards. Will he be able to repeat? We believe the ERA leader is going to be Jack Flaherty of the St. Louis Cardinals, which will also give Jack the 2020 Cy Young Award. Here's Jack in action.
And he catches Acuna. The pitch is swung on and missed.
Here's the pitch, swung on and missed. Side, the 0-2 pitch is a swing and a miss.
Wow. On Beatty. Evan Rios on deck. The pitch. Swing and a miss with 1 out. Swing and a miss. Martin strikes out. Hey, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
2-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He struck him out.
Downright nasty, filthy, great, whatever you want to say, but he's been really good here recently. 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. He struck him out. And the 2-2 pitch.
And he catches Acuna looking on its way to Donaldson, and he puts him away this time.
With only 2 awards left to present, I wanted to take the time now to tell you to subscribe to our channel, ring the notification bell, and don't miss an episode of Bird Chatter. Now on to the league's most valuable player award. Last year, Cody Bellinger, right fielder for the Los Angeles Dodgers, just nudged out Christian Yelich to be the National League's MVP. Our pick for the National League MVP in 2020 is Ronald Acuna Jr., Atlanta Braves left fielder. Ronald is going to try to hit 15 home runs and steal 15 bases. Now in a 60-game season, that would be the equivalent of 50-50. This is the year Ronald's going to put it together and become the best player in the National League. There is one award left that I'm going to present, and if you know what that award is, then you get what baseball is all about.
Roberto Clemente, if I was half of the man as he was, I would be a giant.
Being the son of Roberto, you grow up thinking you're Superman.
His name was made to be a symbol not only of baseball, but of life, of goodwill.
I can't think of a more prominent, best example of a Puerto Rican than Roberto Clemente.
Clemente is the idol in Puerto Rico. Everywhere I go, you see Clemente in Puerto Rico.
When he got that 3,000 hit, I was fortunate enough to be listening to fellow Ramirez. And when he got it, the whole country stopped for him.
He's the guy that paved the way for all of us to be where we are right now. He was good on and off the field.
You know a good man when he does something for somebody that can't do nothing for him.
One of the most incredible heartfelt stories that Mom relayed to us was when Dad was going to the Dominican Republic and he met this lady. She turns out to be a great community leader and she passes. Before that, she told him that she wanted to have music in her funeral, and Dad used to play the harmonica. So what he did was he took his harmonica and called a few friends, and he went to the funeral and played the harmonica for her. Someone he just met. You know, these are things that he would do.
Roberto Clemente, he showed us what a kind of man he was to try to help us after the earthquake that we had in 1972 in Nicaragua.
The poor people were suffering. He filled up an airplane with goodies to take from Puerto Rico there, and the plane went down. And Roberto died the way a hero dies.
Clemente's body was never found. I remember Manny Sanguillen, the catcher and his teammate, saying one time, Roberto Clemente was so good that when he fell in the ocean and he lost his life trying to do goodwill, he was so good that not even the ocean wanted to give him back.
He was the icon for the Spanish-speaking players as a whole, because what he showed was humanity.
In my second All-Star game in Houston, he called me over and he says, I want you to always help the young Latin players, you know, when they come to the big leagues. When people come to my home, that's the first award that I show them. You know, I don't show them the silver bats and stuff like this. It's always the Roberto Clemente Award, because it meant that we were doing things for other people.
Even though we accomplish a lot in Latin America, nobody will ever accomplish what Roberto Clemente accomplished.
If you're a baseball player in Puerto Rican, Roberto Clemente is the one. Even if you were born yesterday, if you like baseball, Roberto Clemente will be your hero.
Only one we're going to remember for the rest of our life is going to be number 21. Only one. They're going to remember forever. You're going to be Roberto Clemente. That's it, nobody else.
Roberto Clemente was a 5-tool world champion for the Pittsburgh Pirates, but he was a 12-time Gold Glove Award winner, considered the best defensive outfielder ever. But as you heard in the video, he was far more than that. He was a hero, a worldwide hero, and still is to this day. Each year, Major League Baseball selects one player from each team to be nominated for the Roberto Clemente Award, and then gives one player the honor of being baseball's Man of the Year. An award reserved not for a baseball hero, but for a world hero who happens to play baseball. Last year, Carlos Carrasco, Cleveland Indians pitcher, was the 2019 Roberto Clemente Award winner. This year, we believe the award will go to Yadier Molina of the St. Louis Cardinals. Yadi has won this award before. In 2018, after a hurricane had struck his native land of Puerto Rico, Yadi was instantly there with a plane full of goodies. Yadier Molina not only funded and organized the event, but took to the streets to deliver the products themselves and do ministry, helping those who are in need the most. And as the world got struck by COVID-19, the Cardinal champion charged into action again, supplying people with support and supplying needs to the poorest people on earth. Attaboy, Yadi. And when it was announced that baseball was coming back, it was Yadi who quickly returned to St. Louis and did commercials for the upcoming baseball season to get everybody ready. I can't think of a better deserving applicant for baseball's Man of the Year than Yadier Molina. Way to go, Yadi. A real hero. You can watch the full version of this video, MLB 2020 season kickoff, at our link below. So subscribe to our channel, ring the notification bell, and be sure not to miss a single audio podcast or video compilation from Bird Chatter. I'm Mike Allen. So long, folks.